Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, there's a very special center at TWU that's been helping female entrepreneurs get to that next level for more than a decade. We'll be talking to the director next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, I can't think of a time in my adult life when becoming an entrepreneur has been more trendy. Many young people look at the most successful people on the planet and they say, I'm going to start my own business, but often they need a little bit of help. And that's why I invited my next guest into the studio. Once again, Tracy's been on my show before. Tracy Irby, she's the director of TWU's Center for Women Entrepreneurs. Thanks for coming on the show.
Oh, good morning. Great to be back. I love it.
All right, let's first explain what the Center for Women Entrepreneurs is.
Okay, great. So first of all, we were funded by the state legislature just to help promote women entrepreneurs anywhere in the state of Texas. And we do that through free services, free small business advising, network and training events. We also have several training programs. We have an Accelerate Her program we do across the state, and we do the Kaufman Fast Track program as well. And we also do grant funding for women-owned businesses in Texas.
Outstanding. We're going to be talking about the Start Her grant in a minute, but let's go ahead and show this overview video.
For 10 years, the Center for Women Entrepreneurs at Texas Women's University has empowered Texas women to launch, grow, and scale their businesses. Through expert advising, strategic funding, and practical training, CWE helps women turn vision into action. With programs like Women Rise, Accelerate Her, and one-on-one advising, CWE has invested more than $2.5 million in Texas women-owned businesses, supporting over 125 startups and 169 veteran entrepreneurs.
My name is Tiffany Jones-Lewis. I'm 6'1", and I'm the owner of TJL Collection. We are a women's contemporary fashion line exclusively for tall women. I was looking for resources to learn how to grow my business, and CWE popped up, and from there me and CWE been rocking ever since. Since that program, I've gone on to do more pitch competitions that have just allowed me grant funding to grow my company. They really helped me get to the nitty-gritty of what I was trying to do in business.
From fashion to tech, women across Texas are building bold ventures. And no matter the industry, they're finding support, community, and momentum through CWE.
So CWE offers their Women Rise program. It is a breakfast once a month on Tuesdays. Yes, they have a lovely breakfast, but the speakers are phenomenal. In the beginning, I was so overwhelmed with social media and how involved that is with your business. And that speaker was there for a reason, I think, that day. She introduced me to a program where you could pre-schedule on your different platforms, and it was life-changing. The amount of people I have met, the connections I've made, just friends as business owners, being able to go have a cup of coffee and talk about your business woes and entrepreneurial journey. I wouldn't have met those women without the CWE program.
These connections don't end with a class or event. They become part of a broader network of women learning and growing together.
I first heard about CWE when the Start Her grant was promoted, and my husband encouraged me to sign up for it, and we actually earned it, which was phenomenal. And it really propelled my business because what it helped me do is get ready to do shipping of our products as well as do some signage out in front. I just think that When you're owning your own business, you have to wear so many hats. It's tough, and it's really great to have CWE there to back us up and say, hey, we're here to support you. Whatever you need, we can help you find a solution for it. And I think that's been really key for me.
Our mission is clear at CWE. We empower, support, and elevate women entrepreneurs.
By empowering women with the tools they need to lead, we're helping build a stronger Texas. We're not just providing resources, we're creating lasting economic impact in the communities across Texas.
Rooted in the mission of Texas Women's University to educate and empower leaders, the Center for Women Entrepreneurs is helping shape the future of business in Texas. From your first idea to your next big milestone, CWE is here to help you thrive. Join us and be part of the next decade of women leading Texas business forward.
Tracy, this has to be so rewarding for you.
Oh, it's so exciting. I feel like a proud mom when I see everybody online.
Wow. Okay, we saw some success stories in the video. What are some other success stories that you think about?
Oh my gosh, there's so many different ones, but one of my favorite is when we did a rural grant, we got an oyster farmer. So we were able to help her with some equipment to really help her grow her business. So that was a real fun one.
And I want to pull up the website, and as we scroll down the website, let's talk about the kinds of women that you like to work with. Are they in startup mode? Are they a fully developed company? What is your ideal client?
So really anywhere from startup to exit planning. And of course, we advise to start figuring out how you're going to leave when you start.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And let's talk about that. I think the job of an entrepreneur is kind of a lonely one. Often the friends that they made in corporate America can't really relate to their problems. So just the networking alone is great, isn't it?
Oh, it makes such a difference for them. And I was an entrepreneur myself. So it's really great when entrepreneurs start get together and they start talking about everything and they're helping each other. And we've seen many of them end up partnering with each other in business. And I'm referring to you and you're referring to me. So it's really awesome to see the relationships they make and they don't feel so alone.
Yes. And learning from other people's mistakes. I mean, there's a million ways to go out of business and many small business owners find one of those ways. Let's talk about the Start Her grant. And we're going to pull up this page off of your website. Tell us about this program.
Oh, great. I love this. This was our very first grant program. It started in 2018. And this is for brand new businesses. They have to at least formed it, filed the LLC or DBA, whatever for it. And we want them to do a project. It's for $5,000, something they can do within 5 months or 6 months. So it could be getting technology. It could be buying equipment. Some have used it for consultants for advertising or social media, building a website, any of those things that are so expensive when you're first starting out.
Yes. And tell us about the application process. How does one apply and how are they selected?
Okay, well, it's great. We have a strict guidelines that everybody needs to go by. And what some of our favorite words are read, read, read. When you are filling out an application, you really need to make sure you read the guidelines, the FAQs, and make sure you're eligible before you even start. We don't want to waste anybody's time because we know it takes a bit to do that. So they need to be a woman-owned business in Texas. 51% or more means woman-owned. Sometimes a husband and wife go in, but if they don't deem it as 51%, it's not considered woman-owned. So they have to send the woman-owned certifications in or formation documents showing that they are the owner of the business, and then a project that they're going to do, and then send quotes or ideas so we can see what our money's going to. And we don't just give money. We're part of a university. So to get the second half of the funding, they have to do 3 hours of small business advising. We also have them do a complete business plan with financials
Yes.
So they really understand their business there and go through a small business training course. And we find all of that is so helpful because it's giving tools you may not have when you just start it yourself and are winging it.
Yes. And I think even coming up with a business plan is such a good exercise because many small business owners don't know how to price things, don't know how to market things. So talk about why somebody needs to be involved in this.
So, well, first of all, the business plan helps because it helps guide the business. And it can also, we often say a good time to start a business is while you have a job, because it could be 2 years or so before you're making a living off your business. So it's really great for people to take time, think about their business, and we're kind of talking on the business plan, but it really lets them know the plan for their business. I don't know anybody who planned for a pandemic.
Right.
So that's why it's really important to have that business plan and ways truly to make multiple income streams out of one business is possible.
Let's talk about access to credit because that's the lifeblood of every company. Are some of the small business owners that you're dealing with, they don't have a line of credit, they're credit challenged?
Well, some of it's just really difficult because most banks don't want you to until you've been in business for 2 years. Typically, most businesses or many fail within that 2 years. So there's different funding at different options. So usually in the very beginning, many times it's bootstrapped, borrowing from friends, family, etc., people to help grow it. And sometimes people need to scale back and really think about it. Do I need everything to start my business?
Yes.
Sometimes they think I have to have the whole thing. Somebody wanted a restaurant, and I'd been advising for years, and we were talking about, well, that's not going to work. And then maybe a vehicle, one of those.
Absolutely. Well,
so many do it. But that person ended up with a push cart. And it was like, there are ways to fund your own business if you get creative with it.
Yes. And everybody watches, these TV shows like Shark Tank, and they just assume that being an entrepreneur is easy. It's really tough, especially if you're on an island. And so networking with other female entrepreneurs is so critical, isn't it?
Yes. And we find a lot too, women that come to Women Rise and some of our other programs that they feel so comfortable in there asking a question in a group of women and a group of entrepreneurs who are doing the same thing as they're doing.
Beautiful. Tracy, we're almost out of time. So give final thoughts to the person who's watching this broadcast right now who says, I need to get involved. What's the next step?
Oh, well, we'd love to have you check us out. There's so many different ways you can be involved. You can come to Women Rise. You can apply for one of our training programs. We have over 125 videos on YouTube, so you could start learning about business day or night.
Yes.
You can reach out, cwe@twu.edu.
Outstanding. We're going to end with her website. We're going to put that on the screen. And Tracy, thanks so much for doing this. And I know you found your passion. So thank you for giving back to so many small business owners who really need your advice.
Great. Thank you.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.
Bye.